if you are not using AI to improve your job right now, like that is, I mean, that's a mistake. But it's like saying, Excel. You need to know ChatGPT. You need to know Excel. That is it is moving so quickly that the playing field is completely changed. Everyone should be using AI in their job, in their daily life, to do better. So I think,
so table stakes is what you're saying.
It's table stakes, but candidates who can market themselves as being even a more proven expert, yes, but I think it's expected that you know how to use AI and you're constantly trying to improve efficiency in your work and the work around you.
I thought, sorry, Becca, I thought on the hiring side, it would be even more pronounced just because everybody's trying to get more efficient and do more with fewer people. I thought that would be a big ask. And you're not seeing that, it sounds like.
I think it's just expected.
Huh. Okay.
That is interesting, actually, especially because I don't think everybody, I mean, most of the people that I work with and in my professional networks are using AI, but I don't think everybody's using it in their everyday job. I don't think it's
not yet.
Not yet. No, I know. But that's why I'm like Perry, I'm surprised if it's not one of the top questions that hiring managers are asking of people is how are you applying AI to your job? And how is it making it better? Because even if it's just I use ChatGPT for research or whatever. At least you're showing that you're moving in that direction.
I mean, that's a fair question, but I just go back to being it's so expected. At my son's high school back to school night for Spanish, the Spanish teacher said we're never grading homework or doing tests at home. Everything graded will be in class because otherwise you would just use AI. So they are fully expecting everybody to be using AI for things. And I felt like that was a very interesting statement because it's just expected.
Super interesting.
When you see candidates come in that aren't talking about AI as part of their sort of package they put forth, do you counsel them to include something like that? Or again, it just sounds like to you, this is expected.
I would counsel everyone to say, yes, this needs to be a part of your daily work. And then I also, if you do have the creative ways you're using AI, I think that would be something to elaborate. But if you're using AI to edit your work, I mean, you still, that's not, I think, a selling point. I think everyone should be using that.
Yeah, I'm thinking more share a voice and share a voice on LLMs and all the sort of
I mean, that stuff, absolutely. And if you can market yourself in that, but I also think we're turning where it's expected.
Can I ask one more thing about the skill sets? So can you break down kind of what the universe of candidates you deal with is? What's comms? What's the percentage of PR? What's the mix?
Okay, for me. So I place, top comms talent. We work with agencies, corporations, startups, and VC firms. Most of our positions are pre-post IPO high growth companies, whether that's the head of comms, chief comms officer, head of corporate communications, and then the positions that layer up into those roles. Mm-hmm. So for example, I worked with the Instacart CCO and we placed 30 people on their comms team to build that out during up into COVID, but I also do kind of one-off positions where it's like a head of comms at an early stage company. And then I also work with venture firms like Becca at Scale Ventures to find them a comms hire as well. And I still work with corporations as well to build out their comms team. But the most of my candidate level are mid to senior level.